I had been noticing for quite a few years, actually, that Kera was struggling in school, but she was always doing just well enough that she didn't seem to present with any specific issues. And then finally, 2 years ago, she was formally assessed, and dyscalculia and executive functioning came up as challenges for her. And while I was looking up dyscalculia, a video popped up from YouTube about the woman who changed her brain. So I was looking for support for Kera, and then that's when I came across the video and also looked up Arrowsmith right on the heels of that.
When I was doing the program, I started to notice that I was more engaged in conversations with like my friends and family. I was also able to keep up with conversations more. And I started to advocate myself more in conversations and not just kind of sitting back and just listening and saying, yeah, okay. But yeah, I found once I got to school, I was more engaged in classes, and I found it easier to review content after I learned it in class. So like when it came to studying for tests, it got a lot easier. And I was able to identify my mistakes, and that kind of led me to be able to correct them more easily and not just kind of see my one way of thinking. I could see like other ways and stuff.
I think that certainly, prior to doing the program, homework and anything that kind of around that kind of ilk that was going on, it could get quite stressful. That's despite with me being a teacher and everything else, it was still very kind of, it would get to certain points and we'd feel like we'd been there for twice as long as the homework should have needed to have been done, and we still weren't getting anywhere. And it led to some quite stressful kind of situations. And I would say that that's been a huge shift for all of us, that now Kera is so much more organized and responsible and knows what she needs to do. And out of that has come, actually now that it feels more like we're working as a team.
So I would definitely say at the start, I was like, oh, I have to do clocks every day. And I was kind of less motivated to do it at the start. But then as I started to do more and more, it kind of felt like a challenge. Like I wanted to complete as many clocks as I could throughout the day. And I would say like I came out of most of the sessions with more energy than I came in with it. You need to approach this with an open mind, because this program does help and you'll definitely see noticeable changes if you fully apply yourself. So if you put in the effort, you'll definitely see results. And even though it is an intense program, yeah, I would say again, like I always came out of sessions with more energy, but it's about applying yourself, because if you don't put effort in, then you won't see changes.